Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Technically T hitting you with some more case review videos for the iPhone 12 Pro. And we have cases up on deck from Ringke. So as always, a huge shout out to them for dropping me these cases to review. So we have the usual suspects, man. We have one of my favorites, the Fusion X. We have the Air S. We have the Fusion Matte. We have the regular Fusion. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. All right, so first up is going to be the Air S case. Now, I do think they sent two of these, but they are going to be in two different colors, so that's not actually going to be a terrible thing. So we're going to get into the colors as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, as you already can see, this says a soft feel coating, thermoplastic polyurethane micro dot pattern, true color expression. So nice little muted color here, looks pretty good. Very soft, flexible type material. Let's go ahead and get into it. So on that top side, it's going to be completely closed. Volume up, volume down, cut out for your mute toggle. On that right side, you get that raised power button. On both sides, you do have the vents in the side bezel, and flipping over on the bottom, you do have accurate speaker cutouts there. And on the back, you get that raised little camera lip there. So let's go ahead and grab the 12 Pro and let's pop it in the Air S, and let's go ahead and see how it actually looks. So with that silver version, this Air X does look very good on the silver I'm about to say 11 Pro on the silver 12 Pro. So let's go ahead and go around and check out these buttons. Volume up, volume down, very nice and tactile, no issues there. Pressing that power button, that feels good as well. And flipping it over on the bottom, you see those accurate speaker cutouts. And on the back, recessed camera. Next, take a look at the lay on the tail protection. Now, I do have a tempered glass screen protector up here, but as you can see, the Air S has like a little ramp on the top and on the bottom. So if you do set this phone down on its face, you don't have to worry about it sitting on the actual screen. But one thing to notice is that this is probably going to be ready for any heavy duty drop protection. So this is going to be more so of the light protection. So you already know, to prevent the most you can prevent, run a tempered glass screen protector up here. But the lay on tail protection, you do have a little lip on the top and on the bottom. Now, how does it actually fit on the phone? So let's go ahead and get to our tug test. So on the top, it does seem pretty snug, no issues there. When it comes to the side, I feel like you really kind of have to grip it to get it on the sides. And when it comes to the bottom, you get a little droop there, but it's not an actual deal breaker. So how easy is it to take off? It does seem pretty, I'm kind of struggling, but they pop it off at the bottom. The tops are in there a little bit more, but when you pop the bottom off and you pop it on, it's up there. I don't think it'll actually come off easy. So when it comes to the Air S, the fit is pretty good. I don't really have any issues or any complaints when it comes to the fit. And how does it feel in your hand? It actually feels very good. Keeps the phone very thin, doesn't add much bulk, and when it comes to the grip, I feel like this material is pretty grippy, so you shouldn't have any issues with making it feel like it's slippery or anything like that. So let's go ahead and check with that MagSafe, if it works with MagSafe, and you kind of got to fish for that magic spot, but when you get it, it's pretty good up there. So it does work with the MagSafe, and dropping it on regular wireless charging, it works just fine with regular wireless charging. So here's going to be the Air S. Let's go ahead and I think they sent me a black version. Let's go ahead and slap that on real quick. And if you want to keep it real stealthy, you want to keep it plain, they do offer the black version of the Ringke Air S as well. So check it out. All right, next up is going to be the classic Onyx, man. So if you've been rocking with Ringke for a while, you already know their Onyx series is one of the ones that's been around for a very long time. So on the inside, it says the ultimate experience, RingK Onyx, Ringke original design. Like I said, it's been around. Military drop tested. So that's also pretty good to see in this very thin style case. Now, looking at the design of this case on the outside and on the sides, you do have this texture material there. On the back, you have a nice material on the back as well, and on the back you do have these little raised edges, so when you set it down, it's like almost lifted up just a little bit off the actual back of the phone. And on the sides you do get some metal looking buttons. I don't know if they're metal, but they seem like still pretty metal, but nice little look all around when it comes to the RingK Onyx, man. So let's go ahead and slap it on the 12 Pro and let's see how it looks. So first off, man, this thing is very, very grippy, so that's that's gonna be a good thing. So let's check the buttons out. Very nice and tactile buttons, no issue with the buttons at all. Flipping over on the bottom, you also can get to those speaker cutouts are very accurate, and mute toggle not too deeply recessed. You can get to it just fine, and flipping over on the back, the camera is protected. Taking a look at that late on the tail protection, this basically has the same little ramp on the top and the bottom, just like the Air S has. So sitting down on the face, it shouldn't be a problem. Next up, how does it actually fit on the phone? So let's go ahead and give our tug test. So the top is going to be pretty firm, no issues really there. Come down to the sides, pretty good, no super duper flimsiness. And when it comes to the bottom, very stiff when it comes to the bottom as well. And let's see how easy the case pops on and off. So it pops off fairly easy. It doesn't feel like it's going to pop off too easy. Some cases feel like they might pop off too easy, and when you take it out of the pocket, it might be sitting off the case like that. But I feel like you kind of have to really put a little bit of force in it to get it off. So overall, the fit is pretty good when it comes to the snugness and everything about this case. Very, very good. And how does it fit in your hand? Just like I said in the very beginning, man, this thing might be one of the best feeling in hand cases that I felt, just with the grip on the back, the grip material along the sides, everything just feels grippy. And I always tell case companies to give us a little bit of texture, give us a little bit of grip somewhere, because grip is everything when it comes to case. We don't want a case that's slippery. We want a case that's going to protect and also give you a pretty decent grip. This one is military, drop tested, so you kind of get the best of both worlds, and is keeping the device very, very thin. So let's go ahead and check out that MagSafe. Let's see if you got some MagSafe goodness back here. You just got to find that sweet spot. There it is. It works just fine with your MagSafe charger, and dropping it down on wireless charging works just fine with wireless charging. So here is going to be the classic RingK Onyx. I'm not sure if they come in any other colors. I just received the black one, but you already know. Go check it out. Now, next up is going to be the RingK Fusion, and this is going to be the matte color. So if you are a clear case lover, then this one is one of my favorite designs, because they do actually have a matte back on the back of the device. So let me go ahead and pause the camera, take all this clear protecting off, and then we go ahead and resume the video. All right, so here we are with the Fusion Matte. And just like I stated, it is a clear case, but you do get a little slightly frosted matte back when it comes to this case. So I really, really love this design. So let's go ahead and take a look around it. On the top side, it's going to be completely closed. You get that raised volume up and down, cut out for your mute toggle. On the bottom, you get those accurate speaker cutouts. And on the right side, you get that raised power button, cut out for the camera. You already know, usual suspects. Let's go ahead and pop the 12 Pro in here, and let's go ahead and take a look. So with that back side, you can really tell that's really going to help with the fingerprints, and just by the matte on the back, say that about 10 times. On the back of the 12 Pro, it's just the matte goodness is all going on with the back. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Buttons, volume up and down, feel very good. Power button also feels very good, no issues there. Flipping over on the bottom, those cutouts are good to go. And get into that mute and toggle switch is very enlarged. Pretty easy. Recessed camera hump there. Taking a look at that late on the tail protection, we get that same little ski ramp on the top and on the bottom. So sitting down on the face, you definitely should be good to go. No issues there. Now, how does it actually fit on the phone? So let's go ahead and get to our pull test. So on the top, very snug, no issues there. When it comes to the side, you kind of really got to dig your fingers in there so you can get a little bit of it to tug, but it's not bad at all. And on the bottom, you get a little bit of droop down here, but I don't feel like it's too terrible. Now, how easy is it for it to pop off? I feel like you got to put a little force into it just to get it off. So I think this is not one of those cases that's going to automatically pop off in your pocket. The fit is very snug. The fit is up there, and it's not going anywhere. So nice job when it comes to the fit of this. And how does it fit in your hand? For one thing, it's going to be a clear case. So you already know with clear cases, they can either be a little bit slippery in your hands or not slippery. That's kind of up to you. But overall, I think it does fit pretty good. And on the back, you do get little humps here on the back. So the back of the case is actually raised up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the wireless charging. So dropping it on the MagSafe works just fine with MagSafe. No issues there. And of course, dropping it on regular wireless charging works just fine with regular wireless charging. So here is going to be the Fusion in the matte color. And I think they have the Fusion in the black. So let's go ahead and slap it on. So here is going to be the black version. So if you like the matte color, but this one I don't think has a matte back. I didn't take the plastic off because it's a little too, cumbersome at this point. But if you do like the black little frosted or tinted border going around it, I think this is also a very nice look if you do want to hide some of those shiny stainless steel bezels. So this is going to be a good little option if you do like this and you want those black surroundings. So here it is, man. This is going to be the Fusion, but in the black color. And last but not least, we have one of my favorite cases. If you've been watching my channel, you guys know this case always seems to make the top cases no matter what device I am using. And this is going to be the RingK Fusion X. I love this case, man. The camo design, the fit, this always does it to me. But a little different design here since it's a little bit more squared off. So let's see if they still got what it takes to be the king. So when it comes to the top, you get that smooth top. On the sides, you do get some little, you know, border little nipples here on the side. They help a little bit when it comes to the drop. So that's a good little look there. Raise volume up, volume down, cut out for that mute toggle, raise power button. You do get the vents on the side. You get some of that Fusion X brand in there. Accurate speaker cutouts. And on the back, you get that camera cutout and that dope camo look. So let's go ahead and pop it on the 12 Pro. And let's go ahead and take a look at it, man. This is the luxuries of running a white or silver or a light device and you rock this camo case. It looks absolutely beautiful. When you have a darker one, the camo doesn't hit the same. It's a little bit different. But let's go ahead and get into the buttons, man. Nice and tactile. No issues when it comes to the buttons. Flipping over on the bottom, you get those very accurate speaker cutouts. And when it comes to getting to that mute toggle, very nice and big. Don't have to worry about it. And you get that recessed camera. Take a look at that layer on the tier protection. Of course, this has that little ramp on the top and on the bottom. So once again, all of these have basically the same layer on tier protection, and you will be good when you're landing on the ground or putting it face first. Now, how does it actually fit on the phone? So let's go ahead and get to it. So when it comes to that top, fits pretty decent. No super fluff there. Very stiff when it comes on the sides, and when it comes to the bottom, very stiff down here also. So also let's see how easy it is to take on and off the case. And when it pops on, you do get a little snap and it's on, but I don't feel like it's going to pop off by itself automatically or anything like that. So when it comes to the fit and the finish of the RingK Fusion X, this does also feel very good in your hands. Keeps the device very thin. Now, one thing that I did like on the old Fusion X series, that it was a little bit more geometric when it came to the sides. Now, this one is just going to be a little bit more flat now because we're talking about flat sides on the new iPhone. And I do feel like that it doesn't hinder the grip because it definitely still has a lot of grip. But before, they had a little bit more grip when it was actually like geometric on the sides. But it still does fit good. It still feels good in your hand. And that's not a total deal breaker. And let's go ahead and see if it works with auto charging. So popping it on the MagSafe works just fine with the MagSafe, and dropping it on classic wireless charging. Make sure it's right. Boom, works fine with wireless charging as well. So here's going to be one of the GOATs, man. This is going to be the Fusion X from RingK for the iPhone 12 Pro. All right, so here are the cases from RingK. We have the Fusion X, Air S, Onyx, and we have the Fusion matte version. So you already know, man, each and every one of these cases will be linked down below. You already know, do all the YouTube things, man. Hit that thumbs up, comment down below, hit that sub button, and also check that bell so you don't miss out on any future accessory videos for the iPhone 12 Pro. But until next time, everybody, please stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.